Forget Pompeii. Visit Ostia, the best preserved Roman city you've never heard of. A small, gritty port town, Ostia was the secret heart of the Roman Empire, a city of commerce, chaos, and 1,000 untold stories. Hi friends! Welcome to my brand new channel. Don't forget to subscribe, if not done it already. Let's move to today's topic, let's go! In the beginning, there was only the river and the sea. The broad, muddy Tiber, lifeblood of Rome, snaked its way down from the Apennine Mountains, gathering speed as it approached the Tyrrhenian coast. Here, at its mouth, the land was a marshy, uninviting expanse, a wild frontier where the scent of salt was carried on the wind. Yet, for the nascent Roman Republic, this desolate place held a strategic importance that trumped all its inhospitable qualities. It was from this very spot, legend says, that King Ancus Marcius looked out upon the horizon and saw not a swamp, but a fortress and a port. In the 7th century BC, the first castrum was built, a square, fortified military camp that would become the heart of the future city. Its purpose was simple and vital: to guard the mouth of the Tiber from naval attacks and to secure the city's most precious commodity, salt. From the salt pans that stretched along the coast, men toiled, harvesting the crystalline resource that was so crucial for preserving food and sustaining the growing population of Rome. This small settlement, a mere collection of wooden barracks and earthworks, was christened Ostia, a name that simply meant mouth. Life in these early years was harsh. The soldiers and workers lived on the edge of the known world, their days dictated by the rhythm of the tides and the unceasing vigilance required to protect Rome's access to the sea. The air was thick with the tang of salt and the murmur of the river, a constant reminder of their isolation and their essential duty. Ostia was a city born of necessity, forged in the grit of a military outpost, and its destiny was inextricably linked to the fortunes of the mighty city upriver. As Rome's power expanded across the Mediterranean, so too would Ostia's role, transforming it from a guardian of the salt pans to the very gateway to an empire. Ostia evolved from a modest Roman military outpost into a bustling port town during the late Republic, its wooden defenses replaced by stone walls and its streets filled with merchants, sailors, and traders from across the known world. The city's heartbeat was the grain trade, with ships arriving from Egypt and North Africa, unloading their cargo in a flurry of activity, stevedores laboring, merchants negotiating, and officials recording deliveries amid a cacophony of sounds and languages. Life in Ostia was communal and practical. Most residents lived in insulae, multi-story apartment blocks far removed from the luxury of Rome's elite villas. Mornings began simply, often with bread, followed by socializing in public baths and civic gatherings in the Forum. The streets were lined with taberni selling local and exotic goods, and thermopolia offered quick, hot meals to the busy populace. Though it lacked grand monuments, Ostia thrived on its vital role in sustaining Rome's empire. Its citizens embraced their city's identity as a conduit of goods and culture, understanding that Ostia was essential to Rome's survival and influence. The town pulsed with purpose, serving as the empire's lungs, drawing in global resources and exhaling Roman power. Ostia's transformation during the Roman Empire marked its rise from a modest port to a thriving imperial hub. As Rome's demands grew, Emperors Claudius and Trajan revolutionized the harbor's infrastructure. Claudius built a vast new port with a lighthouse, while Trajan engineered a hexagonal basin capable of hosting hundreds of ships, surrounded by warehouses and administrative buildings. This innovation turned Ostia into a logistical powerhouse, vital to the empire's supply chain. With a population exceeding 50,000, Ostia became a cosmopolitan center where Greek, Egyptian, Jewish, and Syrian merchants settled, infusing the city with diverse languages, religions, and customs. Temples to foreign gods stood beside Roman shrines, reflecting the city's multicultural spirit. Imperial wealth reshaped Ostia's landscape, paved streets, grand public buildings, and a theater that hosted thousands. Public baths, fed by aqueducts, became daily gathering spots. The Square of the Guilds showcased the city's commercial vitality through mosaics depicting trades and origins, grain ships from Sardinia, exotic animals destined for Roman spectacles. Every element of Ostia, from its architecture to its bustling harbor, echoed the empire's grandeur. It was a city where commerce, culture, and community converged, embodying the pulse of Rome through the rhythm of its tides. Ostia's decline mirrored the fall of the Roman Empire. Once a thriving port city, it began to fade in the 3rd and 4th centuries AD as political instability and economic turmoil slowed trade. The Tiber River, once its lifeline, gradually silted up, making navigation difficult and choking the harbor's vitality. Commerce shifted to the newer port of Portus, and Ostia's population dwindled. Its insulae emptied, mosaics gathered dust, and the theater fell silent. Nature slowly reclaimed the city, sand drifted through its streets, covering forums and shops in a quiet shroud. By the 9th century, Ostia had become a ghost town, its memory buried beneath centuries of sediment. For over 1,000 years, Ostia remained forgotten, a whispered legend in Roman lore. It wasn't until the 19th century that archaeologists began to uncover its secrets. Early excavations gave way to more extensive digs in the 20th century, revealing a remarkably preserved cityscape. Thanks to its gradual abandonment and burial by sand, Ostia emerged as a time capsule of Roman urban life. Streets, buildings, and mosaics offered vivid insights into its golden age, allowing modern visitors to walk through a city frozen in time, echoing the rhythms of an empire long past. Ostia Antica, once a bustling Roman port, now stands as a remarkably preserved archaeological site that offers a vivid window into ancient urban life. Walking along the Decumanus Maximus, visitors encounter worn stone grooves from centuries of cart traffic, evoking the city's vibrant past. The ruins include multi-story apartment blocks, communal latrines, and thermopolia, ancient eateries with intact counters and frescoed menus, each element reflecting the daily rhythms of Roman society. The theater, still used for performances today, and the Square of the Guilds, with its mosaics depicting trades and merchant origins, showcase Ostia's cultural and economic vitality. Though Ostia faded into obscurity after the fall of the Roman Empire, its rediscovery breathed new life into its legacy. Nearby, the modern town of Lido di Ostia thrives as a beach resort, where Roman families now relax under umbrellas instead of laboring in salt pans or military camps. This juxtaposition of ancient and modern underscores the enduring spirit of the city. Ostia's story is cyclical, rising from a fortress to an imperial hub, declining into silence, and reawakening through archaeological exploration. Its essence lingers in the sea breeze, blending echoes of antiquity with the vibrancy of contemporary life. Ostia is not just a relic of the past but a living narrative, reminding us that even cities lost to time can be reborn in imagination and memory. What are your thoughts on this? I spend a lot of time researching these articles. If you like this information, please subscribe and help me grow my channel. You can find the details of channels in my bio and description. Faint Whispers on YouTube, Faint Whispers on TikTok, and Doodle Snips on YouTube for short animated videos.